It was 115 grams. So, yeah. That was the one part of the recipe I didn't weigh down. So I got my shit on a scale right here. These ones are fucking great. Really need to have a scale. This thing like pops out for like bigger bowls so you can see it. Great fucking scale. Alright, so 115 grams is the amount we need. And be careful when measuring water, because water is pretty heavy. If you just put like a big gulp in there, you'll be over in fucking no time. Alright, I'm at 107. I went from like 91 to 107 with like a decent pour. And I'm drinking, so safe practices. Drink a glass of water too. Boom. Oh my god! Look, so I got these old smelling salts right here too. These are always fun. Ooh! Don't kick me in the ass. Makes me want to play hockey. Alright, so on with the recipe. So 700 grams of extra virgin olive oil. Now, you don't want to use the really expensive stuff, but you don't want to use like bad stuff. So I only have actually some good stuff. I actually only have good stuff. I don't normally only have good stuff, you know. I'm far from rich. But this stuff, I tried this out because it's been like huge lately. People seem to love it. I personally think it's a little bitter. I think the best. What a save. Jesus Christ. Thank God. Anywho, this is the best olive oil in the fucking world. This is, it is more of a finishing oil, and I probably wouldn't use it in the amount that I would need for a focaccia. Maybe I'd brush it to finish it with this stuff, but this shit is too fucking good to put in. I mean, the focaccia would be fucking delicious, but I mean, this thing costs, this thing right here costs like, if you get it online, I think it's like 28 bucks, but if you go down to the store itself in Carroll Gardens, you can get it for like 15 bucks, which is fucking sweet. So I ride my bike down there quite a bit. But anywho, this is a little bitter. I'm not too fond of it. This thing costs like 20 some bucks, like low 20s, I think, and I gotta say, I'm quite disappointed. Anywho, let's finish this. And, how much? Maybe 70 grams of extra virgin olive oil. This shit's heavy too. This will go over in no time, but the squirt bottle makes it easier. Yeah, 69. Alright. I put 73 grams in there just because, who doesn't love a good extra virgin olive oil? Alright. Yeah, let's put some of the salt in. I got my own little, like cocaine scale right here for my salt. It's weird though, people think I'm always measuring cocaine, but really I'm like measuring like fucking salt or like sourdough or like yeast or some shit like that. I'm like, no, I don't really put drugs on that often. Here's the cellar. Wait, how much salt are in? 14 grams. And if you're used to table salt, kosher salt looks like people are adding like a lot of salt. But the truth is that these granules are far bigger and far less concentrated with sodium than table salt is. So fucking Christ. So it looks like I'm putting a ton on. I'm putting a decent amount on, don't get me wrong, but to the people who are used to table salt, it looks like I'm fucking just loading this thing up with salt. But also keep in mind how much grams of dough I put in already. So put the salt in there. Well, I'll tell you, one of the best things to spill is salt. It's not like you're spilling some sugary bullshit and fucking it attracts bugs and shit. No animals fuck with bugs. Fucking kills them. Ugh, I hate this little crevice I have in this butcher block. It's the most annoying thing to clean. I tried to cover up with wood glue. And it's peeled right out, didn't take. Let's get a fucking new one or some shit, but convenience, got good storage underneath. Back to it. Salt, I was a little shy, so I'll put a little more in. But also, this is gonna have salt put in there throughout. So anyways, like what I was saying, the amount of salt I put into, it's like, so that was 14 grams of salt. If you consider the 340 grams of flour, 115 grams of water, and then the 457 other grams of flour and water from the poolish, it's not all that much salt compared to the rest of the ingredients. Oh my god, the yeast. Wow, if I would have forgotten that yeast, holy fuck. The yeast. Can you imagine if I ever had to put the yeast in there in a tutorial video? Oh, that would have been incredible. Alright, that a little better. I hope I haven't been off this whole time. Oh, it twists on the journal, that's weird. But yeah, I got like this much yeast left, not much. Let's see how much it is. Because you should put about, like 2 grams in at this point. So this time we're gonna do the bulk ferment, which is the first rise at room temperature. Because this thing is, it's fucking flavors in there right now. We just want to do some rise, we want to build some structure, and we want to develop the gluten, which is, whoever runs out of these things. I go through them once a year. It's fucking awesome. I love it. Anywho, where was I? Yeah, we're a little short, but like I said, yeast is pretty self-regulating, and with the amount of yeast and time, there is plenty of yeast activity in there. We're just trying to fucking really give it a kickstart because we're getting close to bake time. Well, relatively close in baker terms. We're still, we gotta knead this. We have to bulk ferment, which means the first rise. So we'll let it go for like 45 minutes, an hour, and then we'll take it out. We'll kind of fold it over itself, kind of build up some layers. That helps build the gluten. Just kind of gives the bread structure. Let it rest another 45 minutes, an hour, and then kind of do the same thing. And let it rest, and then take it out and kind of fold it, but give it like some shape. Throw it on the, we'll get there. It's gonna be fucking awesome. I will see you shortly.